Good morning, my YouTube viewers. Crystal here. I'm just here in the middle of the night working because I was trying to make predictions on the UK parliamentary CSV file. I do think there's something wrong with that data because I've been working on it all night long and it hasn't really been doing what I wanted it to do. But I decided I'm going to go ahead and make a video on this anyway to do a code review because I've been working on it and I just wanted to show you how far I've gotten. And I'll be leaving a link to this, my GitHub account, when I do my blog post, so you can see it when I do my blog post. So the first thing I did was I created a file called UK Parliamentary Elections 2019, and what I wanted to do is I wanted to see, who's going to win the next UK election, whether it's going to be the Tories or Labour or the Liberals or other. So that's what I've done. So what I did was the data set used in this file has been derived from the CSV file on the following uk.gov website. So basically what I had to do was I had to take that data set and I had to transform it into another data set to get the data that I wanted in the format that I wanted it in. So that's basically what I did. And so I'm giving you a link to the website so you can see the link to the website. And then what I did was I've made my own CSV file. And whenever I do my blog post, I'll give a link to that to see how I did it. So you'll know that the CSV file is accurate and it's based upon this UK Gov data. So the first thing I did was I created a program in Google Colab, but I've saved it to my GitHub account. So you're looking at the GitHub account. And I imported my files, or I imported my libraries of Pandas, NumPy, Matplotlib, and cParn. And then I imported the data set that I have saved on my GitHub account. So you're more than welcome to use the data set that I created. And so there's the data set. It says seats, constituency, region, electorate, con votes, lib votes, lab votes, other votes, total votes, here, turnout, boundary set. So you can use that data set for anything you like because it's based upon the amounts in the UK Gov data set. So I checked for any null values. We didn't have any null values because I replaced all the null values when I created the data set. And then so what I wanted to do is I wanted to create a data frame for predictions. So I created a data frame called Tory that lists just the Tory party. Created a data frame called Labour that lists just the Labour Party. I created a data frame called Liberals that lists just the Liberal Party, or Lib Dems really, but I just put Liberal because that's what it said in the data set. Created a data frame called Other, and so it lists just the other party, any other parties. And so now what I've done is I've combined the data set. So DF equals Tory, append Labour, Liberal, Other, and then I reset the index. So now we've got a data frame with 70,792 values, or rows, because it's got the rows from Tory, Labour, Liberal, and Other in it. So I just wanted to see, just to give an example of the year. So we called up the year 2017 to see what was going on in 2017 because they had a general election then. And so you can see the general election in 2017, Tories got slightly more than Labour did. Now, I called up 2019 because we had a general election in 2019. So I wanted to see what was going on in 2019. And as you see, Tories got quite a bit more than Labour did. So I just performed a group by because I was having problems doing the pivot table. And so some people were saying that you can use group by instead of a pivot table. So I just tried to use the group by just to prove that it worked. So I was able to get the group by to work, and you can see that it worked. But when I did the pivot table, I could only get it to work on party. If I tried to do like a multi-index pivot table, it didn't work. I just got zeros all over the place. So that wasn't very good. And, I worked on that all night long trying to get it to work, and I couldn't get it to work, and I'm not sure exactly what to do. So if anybody's got any ideas on how I can do a multi-index on this data set, then I'd be love to know. So now what we've done is we've dropped the party from the data frame, and so like we've made it a sort of a time series. So now we defined our X, Y, and X test. So Y is going to be the last column. That's going to be the target. X train is everything up to the last column. And X test is you drop the first column and everything from the first column. Because in Python you have a 0. In Python the first number starts with 0. So that's one thing that some people that aren't familiar with Python might not know that. Now what we do is we define our model. And I tried that too. It gave me a warning. And I tried to correct the warning, but whatever I did didn't correct the warning. So I got my warning. But we used AdaBoost Regressor with Random Forest Regressor. And we only got a 75% accuracy on this. And I tried to use CatBoost to see if I could get a better value with the CatBoost, because CatBoost generally does really well, and I couldn't get a better value with CatBoost. In fact, I got a worse value with CatBoost. So we made our predictions. We're predicting on the X test, and so the votes that we had on the X test, it seemed to me like the votes were a little on the low side, and I'm not sure exactly how to correct that except to get my accuracy of my prediction increased. And I'm not sure exactly how to do that because I'm doing an AdaBoost regressor, which is supposed to pick out the outliers, and a random forest regressor. So we don't have a very good accuracy. But if anybody's got any ideas of a model I can use to improve the accuracy, then yeah, I'm certainly open to new ideas. And then I just wanted to give you a diagram of the prediction. So even though the votes were low, it gave you a prediction of the Tories were still going to perform slightly higher than Labour. So I think that means that in the next election, the Tories are going to win. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens in the next general election. So that concludes our code review. If you like my video, please like, subscribe, and share. If you like the work I do and want to leave a donation, then I've got my email address to my PayPal account down below. I don't have enough subscribers, so I have to ask for donations. And thank you very much for watching my video, and I look forward to making new videos for you.